welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just going to be a quick video on how I do my eyebrows. There's not a specific way you're supposed to do your eyebrows. This is just a way that I do my eyebrows. I do get a lot of comments and questions on how I do my brows, so I figured why not just make a YouTube video on how I do my brows. So let's just get right into it. So the products I'm going to be using for this is the Anastasia Dip Brow, and it's going to be in the color dark brown. Let me see if I can get that to focus for you guys. It's going to be in the color dark brown. This is how the back looks. I'm also going to be using the Anastasia brush. Before I do that, I just want to show you guys also something that I do. If you've ever bought this or you've ever heard about it, I'm pretty sure one of the things that you hear people say is that you do not need a lot of product. So what I actually do is, as you can see, I took off the lid, and if you see so it doesn't come like that. It's usually white, but it looks all black in there is because what I actually do is I take some product from here. So you literally only have to probably like dab it, or maybe just slide it like that. And there's like barely anything on there. But I do that, I take some product, and then I just take this and I just kind of slide it. Also, I feel like less is more, so you can always add on, but to try and take off is so hard, if you know what I mean. So we're just gonna start off with a little bit of product. Okay, I'm gonna zoom the camera in. Give me 1 second. I just like to take a tweezer and just kind of get the extra hairs that I have. Okay, and then I just kind of use this spoolie on the brush to kind of brush all the hairs off that I took off, and just to kind of get it back into its shape. So as you see, my eyebrow is kind of crazy, so I just go ahead and I just brush it. The first thing I do is, instead of starting all the way here, I actually start right here in the middle. And like I said, this is just the way I do my eyebrows. You don't have to do your eyebrows like this. This is just a way that I like to do it. So I start from, let's see, I start from the middle. So I just kind of go, and I kind of create my own line underneath. I don't make the line too far away from my actual hairline, but it's not directly on it. I kind of just start right there, and I just go really slowly. Alright, yeah, I just go really slowly. So as you can see, the line is starting from right here, and you're gonna be able to fix up a lot of stuff when you put on the concealer. So this is just kind of how I start, and then with the product that's left, I just kind of go like this to just start creating a line. As you guys can see. And then also, so after I get the underline down, I will go ahead and I will move to this little arch right here. So I'm gonna just start right there. Before, I used to actually start up here, but I learned that to start down here is better, because then I can just work my way up this way. So I just kind of go down like that. So to just kind of connect it down. And if it doesn't connect the line, then you can just kind of add a little bit more product right here. And like I said, a little bit of product goes a long way. We can fix this whole little thing right here, but it's just better for you to not have so much, so then it doesn't look so harsh, unless that's the look that you're going for. Like I said, this is the way I want it. This is the way I want to do my eyebrows, so you don't have to do it like this. So I take the rest of the product that is on the brush and just try and fill in my brows. Now that I have the line right here, I just kind of start here. And if you can tell, there's not a lot of product on the brush, but as I'm going like this, it is starting to create a line right there. So I just keep going. I also just brush it out a little bit as I go. Like I said, you don't have to do it this way, but this is just the way I like to do it. And then I just keep trying to shade in my brows. I'm gonna try and use all the product that's on this brush. Like I said, a little goes a long way with this dip brow. So anyways, I just keep going like this. And I like to leave like a natural look at the top. So I'm just lightly brushing it on there using the spoolie. And then, so I start to try and make the line also in this inner corner. So what I do is I'll just go like this. And then obviously at this point I have used most of the product on the brush. So let's see, let's try and use a little bit more. We've almost used all of it. Let's just keep doing this part. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little bit more product to my brow, but instead of dipping it in here, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab some product from here, and I'm just gonna dab, 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 kind of like what I did earlier. I like to also do this because it makes like the brush really like thin, skinny looking. For me, every time I put the product on the brush, I do, even though I'm working here, I do try and start here. I just try and fill it in a little bit. Well, I just try to kind of rub the brush on this side, just because if it does go a little darker, it'll be on this end and not all the way here. It's just sometimes I feel like right when you take some of that product, there's a lot of it on the brush. So you don't want to make this inner corner really dark. So like I said, just brush it out. I'll just start on this side, brushing it out again. And then I'll just go ahead and I'll kind of start from right here. You don't have to start right here. This is just where I start. So I kind of just go like this. And it kind of creates that line. I go like that. And then I just I turn my brush like this. I turn it like this. So the longer part is at the bottom, and I just kind of flick up. And if you mess up anywhere here or whatever, you can totally fix that. Just kind of start building it and making its own little shape right here. I just took a little bit more product just to put down here, but I think this eyebrow is almost done. For you eyebrow lovers, you guys know it does take some time to do your eyebrows. You will do it faster, obviously, as time goes on, but I've learned when you take your time, it comes out really, really nice. So that's just how it looks right now. So we'll go ahead and clean it up a little bit. I used a Tarte Shape Tape concealer. It's in shade medium. So what I do is I just go ahead and I just kind of dab it. Well, not really. I kind of just swoop it like that. You don't have to do it this way. I like to do it that way because then I just pick product up from my eyelid. And plus I usually do my eyebrows and then my eyeshadow right after, so it just helps kind of prime my lid. So I just take some on the brush like this. So as you see, I'm just kind of doing it little by little, and even right now I'm still not finished. It's just I don't want to go over all too much to where it then messes up the makeup itself, so I just go little by little. And also, as you see, I started from right here. I like to start from right here because when it's time to connect this eyebrow, I'm connecting right here, and then I know exactly which way I want to go. So, and then after that, I scoot the concealer down and I try to get any excess concealer. Just pat it down like this and get it ready for my eyeshadow. So sometimes I will keep it like this. Sometimes I will go ahead and do the top part. It just all depends on how I want to do it. Sometimes I like to keep it natural looking up here. In today's video, I will go ahead and just do the top as well. So I just put about a little bit, maybe like right here. Some people put concealer up here, some people put foundation. It just depends on what you want to do. I'm just going to use the Shape Tape concealer that I have. So I start kind of like right here on the side. Just kind of work my way down. As you can tell, I'm not touching the eyebrow yet. And it's just because I like to work my way in just so I don't accidentally mess up the brow itself, and then I'll have to do the whole brow over again. Continue to work my way up here. And like I said, there's no right or wrong way to do your eyebrows. It's all preference. So don't let anyone make you feel like you don't know how to do your eyebrows. You do your eyebrows the way you want to do them. Sometimes I'll just keep it like this, or sometimes I kind of like to leave this area a little bit bushy, but if you guys want to see it cleaned up, we'll go ahead and clean it up right now. So as you can tell, I didn't add any additional product. I just kind of worked with what I had. You can like get a little bit from here and then try to work it in there. I do still have this, but like I said, I actually keep that on there until I do this side. I just make sure then that I use my foundation just to cover it up and blend it out. This is how I do my eyebrow. There's no right or wrong way to do it, so do it however you want to do it. I even see people do their eyebrows that go straight up like that. I actually really love that look. I think that look is actually really cute. So this is how I do my eyebrows. I really hope you guys like this video. And if you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see any more of my videos, please subscribe to my channel. Other than that, I mean, this is glam, right? It looks really, I like it. I think it looks good. And I just have to do this side. But yeah. Okay guys, we'll see you next time.